So this tiny gadget helped me replace Netflix and Google Photos.
This is ZimaBoard, a plug-and-play personal home server. In this video, I'll show you how this thing runs my movies, music and photos. Let's start with the unboxing. First we have a thank you letter and some home lab stickers. Then the power adapter. It's great they provide international converters inside. Simply twist to lock in. Finally our main device, very nicely packed. Inside we also get a SATA cable to connect external storage. This tiny thing is made out of metal and very thoughtfully designed. These fins are functional and works as heat sinks. On the back we have two USB 3.0 ports, 2 gigabit LAN ports, 1 mini display port and the power input. On the side we get a PCI 2.0 slot for NVMe SSDs. At the front we get two SATA 6.0 ports. First I'll connect the Ethernet cable, then plug in the power adapter and then finally power on the ZimaBoard. Good thing that there is a red LED power indicator and also activity lights for the Ethernet ports. And this is how the setup looks for now. Now on our laptop, type this URL in the browser and hit enter. This is the welcome screen, so let's proceed. Create a username and password and we are done. So this is the CasaOS dashboard. You have the account information, settings, which includes options like theme, wallpaper and quick toggles. Let's change the wallpaper. So apart from the default one, we can also choose custom image as well. And this is how it looks. Now from here you can manage the widgets. It's good that we get the CPU and RAM information up front, so it's easier to see and manage the resource heavy apps. Now going to the App Store, and there's a tons of different apps to explore. While they look similar to the Linux App Store, most of the apps here are home server related, like media servers, backup tools, cloud replacement, etc. I'll search for Jellyfin, which is the app I'll use to create a media server to replace Netflix. Opening the app, we have to do the basic setup of language and then username and password. Alright, so here add your movies and music folders. CasaOS has these folders already, so simply just add it. Now leave the rest as default and proceed. Now if you want, you can add more folders for different media and proceed. Select your preferred language and country, then leave it as default and click next. And now we are done. We'll have to log in again using the account we just created. And this is the dashboard and my movie is right here. It has downloaded all the metadata for it, like the posters, ratings and everything. Now I can simply click play. So this file is on the ZimaBoard and I'm streaming it on my browser. Syncing is very fast and almost no buffering. And for some reason if you have issues streaming, then go to the playback and adjust the transcoding to see what works best. I recommend only streaming the full HD content for the best experience. Similarly, we can add our music. We have the media directory in the file manager where you can copy your movies and other media files. Like I have here, I'm gonna copy these two songs to the music folder, and just like that, they are in the Jellyfin server. You can stream it just like Spotify. Simply amazing. Now before streaming on your phone, go to the terminal of CasaOS and log in. Then type IPA and look for the IP address in format like this. Write it down and then in your Jellyfin server, note down the port number like I have 8097 here. Now install and open the Jellyfin app on your phone. Type the IP address and port number like this and tap connect. Now enter your account details and sign in. And just like that, we have the same content here as well on our smartphone. Again, you can go to the settings and adjust the transcoding options if you face some issues. Let's try streaming our movie. So it starts without issues. Again, I can sync with almost no buffering. We can even stream it to a smart display. Now of course we can also stream our music here, so it's a mix of video and music streaming app. What cool is that all of this is hosted on our own mini server. Next, on the App Store, download the Immich app to replace Google Photos. Just like Jellyfin, do the setup and create an account, then sign in using the same account. Leave all as default and just continue to the next steps. And this is our Immich dashboard, very similar to Google Photos. Let's try uploading some photos to test it out. I'll simply drag and drop them in the browser. You can see the progress here. And one by one, all the images are here. Remember, all your media uploaded here are taking the 32 GB inbuilt storage, so for long-term use, expanding storage is highly recommended. Now before accessing the image on your smartphone, first go to the CasaOS dashboard and on the Immich app, click on the three dots and then shut down the app. Now click on the three dots again and select settings. Now here go to the Immich machine learning tab and change the tags to this version number. Do the same for Immich server as well. Now save it. The Immich server will install the updates and it will take some time to come online again. Now on your phone, type the same IP address like the Jellyfin, but this time the port number will be for the Immich. Now sign in using your account information, and just like that we have our own Google Photos ready to go. Works like a charm. Let's try to back up this image and see it on the browser. And here is the image that I uploaded from my phone. Similarly, you can upload your photos and videos and create your own self-hosted media cloud storage.
So that is why this tiny ZimaBoard is more powerful than it looks. So that was it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.